a little mustard seed of faith in something that don't look like, oh man, it's 2023. It's like, nah, it's 2025. It's just, this is what it look like right now, but I'm not gonna let what it look like right now take me away from the faith I have in this team. Welcome back to Unblocked with Brandon Graham. I'm here with my co-host, Bo Wolf. Bo, what you got for him today, man?
Well, we got a lot to talk about, BG. A third straight loss for the Eagles, 22-19 in overtime against the Chargers. A very good defensive performance. We're going to talk about it all. Raiders coming up next on Unblocked, presented by Xfinity, as you are here, BG, once again, straight off the plane from LA. Yep. Let's get it going here and run it back. All right, BG, let's start at the end here. The final play of the game. Tell me what your reaction was like on the sideline. The offense, down 3, 1st and 10 from the 17. You feel like there's a good chance you're going to go win that game despite all the craziness in the game. Yep. And then the Chargers make a really nice play to pick off Jalen for the 4th time in the game. What was your reaction on the sideline?
Well, of course, we was all excited because we just had got a first down from the 4th and 4, and it was just, man, we felt like all is gonna be forgiven after this. It's like, man, all the stuff that done happened, but we went out there. I mean, they made a play, man. I just say, Jalen threw it in the tight window. It got tipped up, which was kind of like the theme for the game.
Yeah.
A bunch of tip balls, and they just took advantage of the opportunity. And like you said, it was a guy that had long arms that hit the ball.
He's got like some of the longest arms in the NFL.
It's
for
crazy.
A corner, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I didn't know that, but he made a good play, and the guy behind him, caught the ball.
It's a really nice play too.
That was just a nice play, but I know that we all wish, especially being 1st and 10, it's like, hey, man, we just know we let one slip. We let it slip, even through all the chaos that happened. We still had a chance to go out there, at least tie it, but at the same time, I know we was going to try to win.
Does your heart drop? It's like,
yeah, it was just like, you going, all right, now here go everybody now. That's the first thing I said, like, here they go. Here come the attack. Here come the surge of people that be hating on the Eagles. Here they come on what they think they know, but a couple things go right in that game where, AJ catch the one for the touchdown or whatever,
sure,
just like the little details. It's always come down to those little details. I mean, I know Jake sick that he missed the field goal, all the stuff. The field goal, and it's like, man. And then as us as a defense, it was that holding. It was a pass interference call
on Quignon.
It's just like, man, we was cooking on defense, playing hard. Like, that first drive, okay, that was a little uncharacteristic. We let some people be open a little bit, but felt like we settled down. Everything started to come to us, and then, when we needed it, we just let them get in field goal range where it was kind of tough instead of just. But at the same time, man, we went out there. We played the best that we could do for the game, and the results was we ended up losing. But at the same time, we still got everything right here.
I think people might be surprised at how positive you are after a third straight loss. What does that come from?
Well, you know what? I've been through even worse.
Right.
People want to bring up 2023 so bad. They just want to just prepare themselves for the worst. It's like, look, if y'all gonna ride with us. Like we riding to the end. And for me, man, how sweet it's gonna be when we really like get rolling. Cause I just knew this was the first step of it. But hey, we still got it. It's like maybe we might not be the top dog in the NFC for playoffs and stuff like that. But I know that, for us, man, we got 4 winnable games at the end. And we got to make sure that we just get started with one. We got to get back in that win column, and then we'll feel a little better. But right now, the sky is falling for everybody, not for the Eagles. It's just more about, hey, how can we manage this with all the talks that's going on top of keeping everybody together and making sure that we come ready to work when it's time to work.
Do you think that your outlook, your positive outlook, is shared by most of the guys in the room?
You know what? I don't expect nobody to be like me. I just know that
You are unique in that way.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I let it simmer a little bit for people to kind of, hey, all right, stay in it for a little second. But then it's like, nah, what we gonna do about it? That's really where I be at. Like, I be trying not to stay in it too long where I'm in my head. Because, everybody deals with being in their head so differently. And I don't want to be here too long where it's like, dang, man, now I'm taken away from my family time. I'm like, man, we playing a game. And I do love the game. And I know that what comes with it is just the overall, just politics of it, the media presence, how big it is in the media presence, and how big it is in Philly because of the team that we own right now. And everybody, just expects a lot from their team, and I understand it. But for me, I'm all about us as men. We about problem solvers. We out there trying to fix what's wrong. And so I guess I get into the fix it mode pretty early. Yeah, it sucked that we lost, but okay. Let me go through the game. Let me process things. I might not even talk to certain people because I know they just want to be in it for a little longer, and I respect that. And so that's where I'm at. Like, I don't expect nobody to be like me, but I know when it's time to get positive, you know who you can lean on and count on in the moments. And that's just how it's always been for me. Because growing up, my mom just used to be on me about just being different. And I feel like that's part of it, being different in high pressure situations. It's tough, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, I'm still breathing. I'm still out here having a chance to go out there and play another game. It's like, hey, I really do believe, man, we got the team. And as you can see, every game we done lost, it's like, man, we've been right there. Even when Jalen's got the pick in the Bears game, it's like we had our opportunities.
Sure. We
just can't let them opportunities slip. And so we know how hard this league is, and I know how hard this league is. And so I gotta keep that shining positive light in some of these moments, because, man, it could go the other way so fast. And I feel like it's a lot of people praying on that downfall for us to go the other way so that they can say, I told you, see, I need to listen to me. You know how I go. Everybody got a job to do, man. Let people talk while we keep working.
Are there other guys in the locker room who you feel like have a similar positivity?
I think so. I think it rubs off on some, especially because, I mean, I don't know if they're just in front of me, but I know that everybody got their feelings. Everybody talking, but when they come in the building, I mean, you just see people ready to work. I mean, because it's like one of those things where it's like, man, are you adding to the problem, or are you trying to help the problem by trying to go out there and, for one, put your input in, and then looking at your face, looking at you in the mirror on what you did wrong. Just like for me, this is my first time, playing inside the way I was
we'll
this
get
game.
to that, yes.
And, it's one of them things where I had some mistakes in there, but at the same time, I'm happy that, I got out clean. You look at the positives in it. And then it's like, how can I build on that? How can I get better from this? Is some stuff correctables, or is some stuff just, hey, that's a big boy, or whatever it is? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all that you got to face, but you ain't in this by yourself. We all dealing with it, and we all got to go out here in public and hear all what happened everywhere. Everywhere you go, you can go to the grocery store. I mean, everybody dealing with it. Some people hiding. I try not to hide because I'd hid too long early on in my career. Now it's like, man, whatever. It's like, look, they still going to be here on Sunday when we play the Raiders.
Yep.
They going to be hyped. We just got to make it through the week.
I feel like Jordan Davis is kind of positive kind of guy, right?
Yeah, that's another one, man, that just got the energy, man, and I know that's him too. He just, the way he functions, it's like, man, he gotta have fun. He gotta laugh, it's like, man, it ain't as bad as everybody may think. Watch the film. It's like, look, details. It's like, yes, we not that far off, but they made it. They took advantage of every opportunity that we gave them, and they did. And so credit to the Chargers on that. But man, we just right here, 9-5. Hey, we went out 12-5. Then it's like, okay.
Well, I hope you're not counting the Raiders game before it comes.
No,
8-5 yet.
No. But you know what I mean.
I know.
But I feel you though. I feel you.
No, we don't even have bulletin
one
board
game
material
at a time. One game at a time. But we definitely are. I'm just talking more of like the people that's talking. They go, well, I guess the Eagles is finally getting it right. And oh man, they my picks for to make it again. You know how I go. It can switch that fast. But we got to believe that we are going to switch that. And so I think that's where I come in with the positivity because it's a little more experience too.
Sure.
Because I've been through the heartaches of, dang man, and then I stay in it for a little bit longer than I would like, and that stuff, man, it just ain't healthy. The negative is just not healthy for us.
So having been here as long as you have, that the negativity which has sort of been pointed at the coaching staff the past couple of weeks, in particular Kevin Patullo. It's probably going to shift to Jalen this week after a 5-turnover game. Yeah. Knowing him as well as you do, how do you think he handles all of that?
We embrace all that, you know what I'm saying? Because when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, everybody can't wait for it to get bad. So I know Jay just embracing it all. You got the right people around him that, can help him through any little thing that he got going on. I hope we all got that same type of, people that we can, talk things through. But Jalen for sure is taking it all, on him. And I know it's a team game, but he got a heavy crown that he got to wear because he's the number one guy to get the ball every play. And so I know for him, he just embraces it all. Can't wait to get back to work. And I know that, man, when it's good, it's good. And when it's bad, it's still good because it was a good lesson for him to go out there and to, learn from all those mistakes that happen. This the worst probably game that he'd had in a long time.
Yes.
But yeah, we bring it on.
And so uncharacteristic. I mean, he has as many turnovers in the last 2 games combined as he had in the 21 games combined before that. Right? Yeah. Like that is not who he is.
Yeah. And so hey, chalk it up to that there his game go. We lost to the Bears last week. We gave up.
Right.
Defense didn't do so good.
That was the defense's game.
The offense game right now. Jay, we could say so many different things about it, but Jay, all right, 5 turnovers, and it's like, okay, I own it. And then, hey, just got to block the noise out, close your ears, and just get back to work, talk with coach. Hey, man, where could I be better? Tell me the truth. Don't lie to me. Tell me exactly what it is, what you saying in private. Tell me to my face. All that, because that's how I go, man. It's like everybody had their opinions, even us internally. But you got to minimize that or address certain stuff if it do come up, because everybody entitled to feel how they feel. But it's like, well, now what you gonna do about it? You crying over what? We got 4 games left.
Yeah.
What you gonna do about it? So I just know that we excited for the challenge, man, because we ain't do all this stuff this off season to just, well, for me, I did a half off season, right? I was doing the golf, but in my mind, the mindset is, man, y'all did all this work this off season, and when things get hard, what you gonna do? Tuck your tail? It's like, no. So let's go out here, man. Let's figure this thing out. We done put ourselves in position to make it to the postseason. A lot of people can't say that. So let's make sure we finish it out strong, finish it right. Hopefully win this NFC East, because this game is so crazy how tight it get at the end.
It's not over yet.
It's like, man, it's not over yet. And Dallas right there behind us, a game and a half. Game and a half. Well, we could have went up 2.5, but that's how tight it get, man. And so I'm just excited to see how we finish this thing and where we go from here.
Did you get to see? Did you have vantage point on the play when Jalen had 2 turnovers on the same play? First time since I think 1978 that's happened in the NFL.
That was crazy. I thought we was about to get it right back, man.
I know.
And but we ended up. Did we put the fire out on that one, or did they kick a field goal? I can't remember.
That one they got a field goal. It was the next one where Jalen throws the pick when Devontae falls down, and then Nakobe gets the forced fumble in the very next play.
Yep, next play. Boy, that's why I say we had so many opportunities to like just to take over. But shout out to them, man. Their defense held in, especially when that 4th and 4 came up and they jumped off sides. That could take the air out you for real. But we just didn't make enough plays.
Well, let's talk about the defense because it really was a very impressive performance from you guys, especially up front. Yeah. 7 sacks. I believe it was at some point like a historic rate of pressure on Justin Herbert. 2.5 sacks for Jalix, 1.5 for Jordan Davis, 1.5 for Byron Young, 1 for Nakobe, half for Zach Bond. What worked for you guys up front so well?
I just thought that everybody played together. Everybody was we knew where he wanted to escape. So that was another thing. I mean, it wasn't perfect because he escaped exactly where he.
Yeah, those last 2 possessions he did.
Yeah.
Although I'll tell you what, that was a great play by Nolan. I think on the final play of overtime for their offense when Herbert had been scrambling up the middle. It's 3rd and like medium, and Nolan does a great job tracing back and getting him.
And got him. And that's what we was talking about, just making sure that we cover each other. And we did the best that we could. We held him out the end zone, but I mean, after the first drive.
Yeah, they scored a touchdown on the first possession, and then 12 possessions after that, no touchdowns.
Yep. And so I thought that we answered the bell on that. It's just, like I said, we tried to do. We did the best we could, and man, I was happy with just the performance of how we just held in there together, even through some of the adversity that the offense was going through.
Mm-hmm. In terms of the guys themselves, I mean, first of all, people may not know who Byron Young is. He gets a sack and a half. What can you tell us about BY?
I was proud of BY, man. He was just talking about how, man, it's gonna be that type of game, man. I feel like he gonna run right into me on some sacks and man.
And you guys know coming into the game, Jalen Carter is out. How are we gonna replace that production? You're involved in that, and we'll get to that in a second. But BY has a chance to step
BY
up.
just went out there and played. Man, he just keep getting better every week. And man, I see how hard he worked, how confident he is when he out there. And if anything, man, it's gonna boost his morale even more. And just proud to I love to just see how people work behind the scenes and nobody giving them a chance. Nobody expects much from them because they don't have the big name. But, man, he making his name. And it's just him just keeping his head down, working while people talking.
So for you, a season-high 29 snaps. 8 was the previous before that. Yep. Most of them coming inside. Yep. How did it go for you?
It went well, man. Of course, I made some mistakes in there, but that's part of the game. But overall, man, it's something that I could build on. I'm excited that I'm in the mix, and my body held up. My body wasn't hurting. I feel good. I know tomorrow might be a little sore, but I'm gonna just get back in the weight room. Get strong. Make sure I'm just priming myself up. Walkthroughs, and then we get through Thursday, and then it's just a build up, and so we gonna see. But man, I felt good, felt great, felt like left some plays out there. But I mean, don't we always feel like we should have had a couple?
Sure, hard to go 29 for 29.
Yeah, you ain't gonna go 29 for 29. But
is there one in particular?
You know what? I missed a sack on one where he scrambled up the middle. Mm-hmm. We all kind of fell a little bit.
Yes, I remember this
play.
Yeah.
Man. We was right there. I touched him. You know what I'm saying? And I had his legs, and he just ran right out of it. And it was just one of those. I know the play is going to come. I was just excited to be out there, man. Like you said, 29 plays. It just felt good, felt right, and looking forward to just building on that.
Obviously, Eagles fans know all too well that you can rush from the inside. Probably the most famous play of your career, no doubt. What about like holding up against the run inside? How is that?
Oh, that was cool. Okay. That wasn't as bad because you can kind of with an O line that they got a big O line. I mean, they was leaning certain ways, and that you pick up while you in the game, and you can kind of tell where certain stuff coming. You know that with the runs that they like, and I felt like once we kind of settled down, we really started like just shutting that down. And I know that it was all hands. I stayed square. Had some good plays in there.
There was one play, I think It might have been the Nakobe forced fumble right after the Jalen interception where, I mean, you sort of peel off the center and opens it up for Nakobe to come free and just get to the quarterback right away.
Yeah, it was a blitz on that one. And actually the back motion and they went to empty. And so me and Nakobe just switched positions. Like I stayed straight when I was supposed to come under.
Okay.
Because that would have probably been me being right there.
Is that good? Does that go unsaid? That's an automatic check, or does he say it?
It'll probably be a missed assignment on my part because I heard him say off, but he was calling off something that he said with the end. And so I thought the blitz was off because he motioned the back motion. We was blitzing to the back.
Oh.
We was blitzing to the back, and the back was on my side. He motioned out to empty, and so I heard him say off, but he was talking to the DN because he had told him to hit the back,
Okay.
because people still had to cover him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So hit the back to slow him down so that he can have time to go get him. But yeah, that's probably a bit a missed assignment on my part.
Really?
But Nakobe,
Because that kind of makes the play.
But Nakobe seen me move over because I heard off. So I moved out so that I can get a good rush because if you kind of tighten down some when you got to go across. But I moved out. He seen me. And so he's like, I seen you go out. So I just stayed. I went right where you was supposed to be. And so.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So he ended up throwing the ball. He threw it to the ground, but it was more so I should have been the one inside. He should have been outside, but it worked out perfect because that's the IQ that you got to have out there. When somebody is going one way, it's like, okay, well, let me go where he was supposed to go. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. That's a good job by Nakobe.
Yeah, good job, Nakobe out there, man. He be playing, man. He know exactly what everybody's supposed to be doing.
He's such a good blitzer. It's crazy.
Yeah,
he just blows guys up.
I know, and I don't know what them boys, man. That's gonna come in handy for him soon.
Yeah, well, I think you're right. This offseason, he's probably going to get paid. Mm-hmm. Anything else interesting from just your involvement in the game up front and what you saw from those guys? Oh, by the way, so Herbert's got that broken hand.
Yeah.
Are you guys talking like go after that hand?
Well, we knew that we was trying to get the ball out, and so we like, man, if we get an opportunity, make sure you're swiping down on the ball.
Yeah.
Because
he can't really protect it with two hands.
Because we do know.
Yeah.
That his hand was hurting, and he held in there, man. He tough. Went out there, and he did all he could to, especially in that last drive, to get him in position. And they kicker, boy, he was 6 for 6.
Like former Eagle.
I know. He definitely was. Oh man, I know former Eagle when Jake went down, right?
Yes, yeah. 2022.
Yep. Yeah. And he been out there killing it ever since.
He's their Man of the Year nominee.
Crazy.
Okay, a couple things from the week leading up to the game I want to ask you about.
Okay.
First of all, everybody was talking about it. How do you feel about the positivity bunny?
Oh, that's cool. I mean, who put that in there? AJ Dillon.
AJ Dillon, yeah.
Yeah. I just think that that was just a good breath of fresh air. It's still in there. Everybody.
You think it's going to still be in there this week?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's still in there right now. Well, of course, because we've been gone, but I think it's still going to be in there. I mean, Greg ain't said nothing about it.
Okay.
So if Greg ain't said nothing about it, then
Delamitros, for people who don't know, the guy in charge of the locker room.
The equipment manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't said nothing, so I think it'll still be in there.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It feels to me like the kind of thing that might get taken down.
Hey, well, if it get taken down, then that's
You're okay with it? You don't mind it?
I don't mind it either way. I don't mind it either way because we can have that positivity thing in there and we ain't positive. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's like it's really we gotta choose to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so as long as everybody keep choosing, it don't matter if that bunny in there or not. But you know how superstitious people can be sometimes. So I mean, I would be surprised if they take it down, but hey, it's on them.
Okay. Then the other thing I want to ask you about is Saquon's comments about how the past few games, the demeanor on the sideline by the team had been pretty bad. Did you agree with that?
I don't know what side he was talking about because I feel like, us as a defense, we've been really trying to bring that energy and trying to be in charge of all that. And of course, people know the offense just always don't have that same type of energy as the defense.
Sure.
And I mean, I don't really know where he was going with it. But that's just his
Feels like on
experience.
offense, you're sort of like
That's just his
trying to solve
experience.
problems when
Right,
you're on the
that's-
sideline
yeah,
more.
yeah.
It's less rah-rah, but
That's why I'm saying, like, it might have just been him being on that side most of the time. And, just hearing that, I don't know if he was just trying to get an offensive spark, because I feel like the defense definitely be having those moments where he's like, man, let's go pick up the offense. Let's go give him some energy, even in practice, all that stuff. Because, like you said, man, they are trying to figure this thing out. They have had a lot of rough patches this year of, man, the offense need to get going. The offense need to do this and do that. So I know that they are trying to build and trying to get better, just with them executing and doing stuff that they supposed to do on offense to get the offense going. But I don't see it on our side. I just thought that he probably was just more so trying to spark the offense.
how important do you think that is? Sort of the vibe on the sideline.
I think it's always important, man, because, you seen Seattle when they used to have that hype stuff on the sideline, like that stuff. As long as it's real, man, that always helps, because who want to be negative on the sideline, or who always want to be in their head about a game that you love to play, but it don't always go like you want it to go. But what you gonna, like, we talk about joy a lot, having joy. Coach say that all the time, like, and for us, man, we gotta have joy, because we get paid swell for this game, and of course we want to win every game. But that's just not realistic. But it's how you respond to a 3-game losing streak right now. How we gonna respond?
Yeah.
And that's really what the message was afterwards, because we know we let this one slip. We could have got back into the win column, but once we get back into it, then it's just like, let's just keep building on that. And I think that we got an opportunity to do that.
This is your power, PG. I see Julia, who's a huge Eagles fan, doing the show. She's got a big smile on her face. Eagles have lost 3 games in a row. Everything's is burning in the city. And just one conversation with you, everybody's ready to go. Let's go play football.
Let me tell you, man. All I know is this: people want to be so quick to, dog, something that they ain't really as invested in, and they want to throw stones at a glass house. But most of these people can't even go out there and do what we do. But they can try to tear us down, and that's what I be feeling like. A lot of people got their own personal things that they got with the Eagles. You hear some of these former players that talk, and I don't want to be that, man. It's like, I'm either with you or I ain't, and I ain't even gonna show you that I'm not against you, because it's like, I ain't gonna be just dogging you. That's why I say it's kind of tough sometimes when people ask, like, can you talk about your teammates? It's like, it's tough, because I know I'm a teammate right now, and I know what goes into all this, and it's so easy for me to just sit on my couch and just be like, look at them bums up, man. And it's like, you can forget real quick, and I don't want to never forget. And I'm gonna be real. Of course, we need to be better. Don't get me wrong. We definitely know that. And who don't want to be? Because I don't want to be walking around Philly and got to hear all this garbage, of people talking. And it's really because they got real internally mad feelings about the Eagles sometimes. Not saying everybody, but some people loving where we at right now.
Why'd you even come out of retirement?
Yeah, and that's cool. I don't worry about that, because I'm really having a good time, man. I'm loving being back, loving it, and I'm loving the ups and downs of it, because it's the journey of problem solving. And then, just like last year, everybody want to jump on, but 2-2, get rid of Nick, all that, man. So right now it's the same thing. Get rid of this guy, go put this guy in, put that, like, BG, you should have never, what you doing out there? Somebody said that on my, I just laughed.
On what?
But they got blocked though, for sure. They got blocked. It wasn't no unblocking today. It was blocked, because nobody want to hear that, because it's like, man, who are you? I ain't never seen you comment on nothing. Now you want to comment. You've been one of them waiting on our downfall. But I just know that it's so much sweeter, man, when you handle your adversity in a great way, because people remember that. Like, that's just like, okay, you're not balling out, but then you still being happy for others right now. Hey, man, great job, though. Man, do this. But then when it's your turn, You might not get the same type of, because you are who you are and you do things differently, but maybe you do. People, when you start winning individually, like, or say I start winning, and people gonna remember how I was with them when adversity hit. Was I crying and saying, "Oh, we need to do this"? Because when you start winning and you was one crying and doing that, people gonna be like, "Man, forget that guy." Because when he was losing, now look how he was acting. You know, and so you got to watch all that, man, because I just know that that adversity, man, you got to embrace that. You got to know that that's part of it. And when we come out of this, don't let us come out of this. And I ain't even gonna say much. I just know, don't let us come out of this.
All right. Well, do let us come out of this commercial break. We will be back with more on the other side here on Unblocked with Brandon Graham, presented by Xfinity.
Life is unpredictable, but the price of your internet shouldn't be. Get a reliable price for a reliable connection. All in means all in. Get Wi-Fi equipment and unlimited data included. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Change is always happening. Rules are rewritten, records are broken, athletes come and go and come back. But no matter what changes in 5 years, the prices of your internet will stay the same. Restrictions apply, new residential customers only, taxes and fees, extra, and subject to change.
Everybody's got their favorite hard tea, but have you ever turned the can to read what's in it? You can't, because they don't tell you. And while they hide what's inside, Crooked Tea brags about it. Crooked Tea brews real USDA organic tea for real flavor with zero sugar. No fake junk hiding behind the label. What you see is what you drink. Next time you're at the store, flip the can. If you can't find the ingredients, just put it back. Then grab a Crooked Tea, zero sugar, real tea, and fully transparent. You know it, Philly. Real recognizes real, so why drink the fake stuff? Crooked Tea, the only thing better is a strip sack in the Super Bowl. Visit crookedtea.com to find a store near you.
All right, y'all, here's the thing. Whether it's football, life, or business, success is all about working with great people, having a plan and bringing passion every single day. And when it comes to banking and helping Philly's business owners, nobody does it better than Firstrust Bank, the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. If you're a business owner and tired of feeling like just another number, you won't with Firstrust. They're family-owned, rooted right here in South Philly, and passionate about the city and our Eagles. Firstrust isn't just a bank. They're about giving your business an edge to win. Big enough to make things happen, but not so big you can't sit down and have a real conversation about your business and get things done. Oh, and did you catch me in their TV commercial? It's good. Visit firstrust.com or call 1-800-220-BANK to get in touch with them. And tell them BG sent you. Firstrust Bank, the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. Go Birds.
Back on Unblocked with Brandon Graham, presented by Xfinity, and it's time now for Blind Rankings, also presented by Xfinity, BG. And, you know, when the schedule came out, I thought we were going to have a nice full show to really dig in to the Chip Kelly era. And, you know, Chip Kelly coming back, but obviously he gets fired, so we're not going to go all the way there. But I do want to do one little Chip Kelly segment. So I've got here Blind Rankings for you, and these are just Eagles characters from the Chip Kelly era. So it's coaches and players from those 3 years with Chip Kelly.
Yep.
I'm just gonna have you blind rank them, okay?
Okay.
All right. We start off with Tim Tebow.
10.
10.
Yep. Are we talking player?
However you want to rank it.
You know what? I go 7 for him.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty high.
Yeah.
Good
I go
guy.
7. Yeah, that's why I say personality-wise, like, you talking about positive, that was him.
All right, next up I'm going with your position coach at the time, Bill McGovern.
Billy Gov. I'm gonna go 3 with Billy.
You like Billy Gov?
Yeah, I like Billy.
Billy Gov's a good name. I like that.
Yeah, you know, R.I.P. Coach McGov. Man, tough. When I found out when he passed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How did he compare personality-wise to the other position coaches that you've had?
You know what? He was like the same. Like right now, he'd be, man, don't worry about that. Come on. Like, you know, let's get back to work. You know, and of course he had his times where he got to get on us a little bit. But I thought we had a great room. Connor Baldwin at the time, him and him was real tight too, and I just thought that he brought the positivity, and I say he up there.
Okay, I like that. Next up, we've got Darren Sproles.
You know what? I go. Man, let me think about who was there during them Chip Kelly days. I'm gonna go 2 for Darren Sproles.
2? Okay.
Yeah,
What was the most fun you've had watching Sprolesy?
just seeing him out there, man, like just so fast, like
It's crazy.
so quick, and man, he worked hard too. So it wasn't like
People always tell
it
the
wasn't
story of like
surprise.
he would always in practice he'd take everything to the end zone.
Take everything to the end zone, and we used to always watch, like when he took them kicks to the them punt returns and stuff like that. It looked identical to what him, and then who would always the punter at the time,
Donnie Jones?
Donnie Jones used to always like just run to the end zone with him, like trying to get him. And it was always cool. They always used to. That was like a highlight all the time. Like you see Sproles just taking it to the house, and then they show the game. Like, look at this,
Right?
Same thing. And so it don't happen by accident. I think that's why everybody do it. When they catch the ball, they go to the zone, then get out the. Just because you gotta kind of envision it first. And I thought that Sproles did a good.
And he's
great
still
job with
involved a little bit around the building, right?
that. No. I think he's working somewhere else now.
Okay.
Because he was at the Chargers game. He was he was up there. They had showed Antonio Gates, and he was in this box with him. I think he's doing something else now.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's a part of the Eagle staff no more.
All right. Next up, we're doing the man himself, Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly. If I had to say, I ain't gonna just put him down there. I'm gonna go 5.
5. Okay. What are the positive things you remember about Chip
The
Kelly?
sports science stuff. Know that the nutrition stuff. He brought that. Just learning. I learned a lot about all that when he first got there.
Okay. Fair enough. That's very magnanimous of you.
Yeah.
Next up, Coach Jerry Azanero.
Jerry, I'm gonna give him a 4.
Okay. How come?
Because he just was a good soul, man. Always had like little nuggets for us. I mean, what was the ex-boxer? One of them.
Great voice.
Yeah, voice, everything.
Rattly voice. Yeah.
Yep. And man, he had fun too.
Okay. I like that.
I
Next,
like when the coach can come in and bring the fun.
next up, we're going DeMarco Murray.
DeMarco Murray, I'm gonna go 10 for him.
I mean, he had the Cowboy stink on him, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's all. That's the only reason why he got 10.
Okay.
Because he came where he came from.
Bill Davis.
Bill
defensive coordinator.
Davis, I'm gonna go 6.
6. Okay. Any thoughts on Bill Davis?
Yep. Oh, Bill, he over there with the Texans right now. They playing.
That's right.
Yeah, they playing.
You know what? I almost put D'Amico in here, but D'Amico got here before Chip.
Okay.
So he's not fully
make it.
just the Chip era.
Yep.
But I mean, those guys are playing
They playing good.
awesome.
Yeah.
That defense is fun to watch.
Because they number 1 right now.
Yes, I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so. Yep. They just got to get their offense together too.
All right, next. Well, it sounds familiar. G.J. Kinney,
Oh, that's my guy.
who's like killing it as a head coach.
Yeah, he is killing it. So what I got?
I think you got 1, 8, and 9 left.
1, 8, 9. I'm gonna give him an 8.
Okay. You remember GJ?
Yeah. Me and GJ still talk, through social media and stuff like that, checking in.
He's a guy who's like probably going to be a coach in the league at some point.
yeah,
he's
he
he's a
will.
good offensive play designer, they say.
He is. Shoot, I mean, you never know. Just never know.
All right. Next up, Sam Bradford.
Sam Bradford. You know what I get? I'm gonna get Sam in the top spot.
Okay.
I'm gonna get Sam in the top spot because Sam was quiet, but he had his fun though. He had his little smirks and little stuff that he did. I rock with Sam. Sam, he got paid while he was in the league
Yes.
for sure. But I just thought that man, it was when it was good, it was good.
My favorite Sam Bradford story is so after his first year, the next year is the draft where everybody's talking about Chip maybe wanted to trade for Mariota, right? He's going to trade Fletcher Cox
He's
and all these
gonna
picks.
sell the house.
Right, everybody's talking about it. And the day after the draft, when that doesn't happen, Sam Bradford comes into the facility, early on, walks into the cafeteria at the NovaCare complex. There's not a lot of people there. It's just regular employees, not football players. And he walks in and he's just like, I'm still effing here.
Yes, hey, that's what I'm saying. I know he quiet, but he got a bunch of personality.
Yeah.
That's why I gave him the top spot, because he is a little funny too.
That's good. All right, that means the last spot, unfortunately, number 9, a guy who could have gone higher. We're going Jordan Hicks.
Yeah, Jordan Hicks, my guy. Sorry, Jordan.
He joined you in retirement. And it's like you guys swapped.
And I did reach out, and congratulated him on his career and stuff like that on his page.
Great career.
Yeah.
One of the few guys who had a better career after the Eagles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Usually when guys leave Philadelphia, it goes the other direction. And credit to him who carved out an awesome career.
Because, man, that's all you really want is for people to get what they're looking for out this game and to feel fulfilled and then move on.
Okay. All right. That'll wrap it up for this week's Blind Rankings presented by Xfinity. Back with more on the other side on Unblocked with Brandon Graham.
Yo, Philly. It's your boy, Brandon Graham. When I need to shine, I go see Joe and Michelle over at Bucci's Jewelry and Design. Voted Philly's #1 jewelry store over 25 years. With holidays around the corner, Bucci is stocked with original top quality custom pieces for any budget. If you can dream it, Bucci can make it. Hit up BucciJewelers.com and sign up for their newsletter. Tell them BG sent you. Elkins Chevrolet is run by 3 brothers, real brothers. And like you, they are huge sports fans. This holiday season, they're making sure you get a deal that will feel just as good as a win. Whether it's getting to the game, to work, or hitting the holiday road, they'll make sure that you'll roll into the new year in the perfect ride at the perfect price. Elkins Chevrolet, real brothers, real deals, and a whole lot of honking good service. Shop Elkins Chevrolet in Marlton, New Jersey, or online. Together, let's drive. Tell them Brandon Graham sent you. I would like to introduce you to the Dude at Dental Group. They are the official dentists of the Philadelphia Eagles, and in their 5th season caring for the birds, so you can trust them to care for you. From dental implants and other advanced procedures to cleaning and whitening, this is the team you want. They are in network with all major insurances. No insurance, no problem. They have options especially for you. Visit them at PhiladelphiaEaglesDentist.com. That's PhiladelphiaEaglesDentist.com. Smile like the birds.
We are back on Unblocked with Brandon Graham, presented by Xfinity. We are going off the field now, BG, and we had talked last week about Elf on the Shelf.
Oh
I've been following on Instagram. Feels like they've had some interesting journeys the past week.
Yeah. Oh, they have, and shout out to my wife, because boy, that creative mind, boy, some of the women, boy, it's like wow, because she been killing it.
You mean in finding where they've been, of course.
Well,
she's good at figuring out where it is that they have gone on their own.
Yeah, 100%. She, I know you're right for the kids watching. No, but yeah, they have been roaming around the house. They've been everywhere, and I'm excited every morning to see, like, when we come down, where else are they?
Oh, how excited for the holiday season are the kids?
Oh, they excited. They trying to make sure that they on their best behavior. They ain't been fighting as much together.
Sure.
They've been, remember, that's Bryson. Remember, the L's are watching.
Yeah. I like that.
So it's cool. It's because, Emerson's starting to get to that age now where she kind of like,
right.
Why is it this over here? Why they got tape on that? Or why they got that? So it's one thing I could say is I like the baby girl, you just can't tell her anything. And she, like, that don't even make sense,
right.
That type. So I love that. Right now, baby boy still in that, I love that he's still believing in
Sure.
it.
Does Bryson do 6'7"?
You know what? They say it here and there, but I got him to stop because we don't say it as much as they was in the beginning.
Okay.
Because it's just be a bunch of other videos that show what the guy is really talking about, and that ain't what we celebrating in the house.
Okay.
So I try to get a little educated on some of that, and the rapper that says it is more on the demonic side, I would say. You know, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, and I mean, everybody believe what they believe, but I just know that I try to get ahead of stuff like demon hunters.
Yeah.
That's another one where it's like you going down to talk to the devil and he telling you to lie, he telling you to do all these different things. And I know I like the songs too. I like all that. Not trying to rain on nobody parade, but in our household, we don't watch it.
Well, we haven't talked a lot about that on the show, and I think that's something we were planning to talk about a little bit more before you retired. But just the importance of faith in your household. What is the role that you play with the kids on that front?
Well, you know what? Every night we reading the Bible, and I try to do it in the mornings too with them. I mean, because I'm always just trying to just continue to keep God with us as we go, and to let them know that Dad is always gonna be here, but He's always there for us. He's always talk to him through the good and the bad. And my kids, they following me, so I gotta show up, and I gotta be the one. If this is what we doing, I gotta stay consistent with what I'm doing. So, and it helps me, doing it as a family, us, reading together before bed, us having questions and talking about it, and what does this mean? And I try not to go into a deep dive because they young, of like some of the stuff that I try to keep it simple with, because me, I'm a deep thinker. So sometimes my response is, I'm like, wifey, I need your help on this one. Because cause baby girl asked me about something, and it was like, is we ready to talk about that yet?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And wifey kept it simple, gave a great answer, and I was like, bet, because our show was about to go left with it. I was about to go deep dive. But you know what? You just want them to be prepared and to know what they up against, because it is some evil stuff that goes on in this world, and we could say it's some devilish stuff goes on. And people believe in the devil, it's something the opposite of it is God. And so I just look at it like, for me, when we in our household, we gonna serve God, and so that's where I am. That's where my faith come in, because I really do believe that He got me to this point. And that's why I feel for this team. It's the same thing. If I trust Him, the whole time I'm on the sideline, like, Lord, I trust You no matter what happens. It's like, I'm just excited to be back. I'm thankful that You brought me back. And now I got to have faith in a little mustard seed of faith in something that don't look like, oh man, it's 2023. It's like, nah, it's 2025. It's just, this is what it look like right now.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to let what it look like right now take me away from the faith I have in this team. And so that's where I feel like me having faith in God has helped me have even more faith with Him being able to, I feel like He in the midst, and He's fixing some things, and it's at His time. And so I just got to continue to stay in prayer, and stay making sure that I'm talking to my kids and showing them, like, when I'm talking, hey, I have faith in the team. Dad, y'all lost? Yeah, baby, but God got us, you know. And, I always try to give them that example of even through life, it's like, well, stuff gonna happen, but the ultimate thing is having that relationship with God. And so that's what I believe, and that's exactly what I try to do every day.
That connection is interesting. It's like the faith that you have with a capital F is giving you the muscle memory to have the faith with the lowercase f in the team, right?
Yeah.
Like you are practiced in believing.
Yes, and that's it. It's like because when you have faith, you got to believe in something that you can't necessarily
Control,
see.
right?
Yeah, or control, like you said, because it's things that you hope for. But some stuff that you hoping for is you can't necessarily see it because it ain't visible to you right here. But I believe it's gonna happen, and I do believe that this team gonna get right. And we are smart players. It's just things have just happened. It's timing. It's timing, and that time is coming. And we got 4 games left to the dance, and that time is here right now.
Last one on this topic. Has your faith always been there, or was there a turning point in your life where you leaned more heavily into it?
You know what? I know it's I know as I got older and mature, it has gotten stronger. But I've always prayed since I was little. We didn't grow. I didn't grow up in the church, but periodically we go to church. We go here and we do different things. I always believe in God. Always said my prayers. Always prayed to get to this point in my life. And now, through all my experiences and stuff like that, it just made me lean on Him even more. And I know that it's the right thing, and I know that I've seen exactly while reading the Bible. Not like this is the most consistent I've been these last couple years of staying faithful and reading the Bible and knowing the promises God have for us, and just staying rooted in it, because the world is so enticing. The world got so many different things that distracts you, and that's how I look at even like how it helps me. How I look at all this sports talk, that's just a distraction. If I got faith in the team, I can't be worried about these distractions. I got to get to work while they talking, because they are getting paid to do it, which we are getting paid to do what we're doing right now. But some people, just don't have faith in us like how we got faith, how I got to have faith in us. And so it's okay, because everybody ain't going to have faith because they don't see it. They don't see what I see, and they don't see the work, or they don't even have hope in what we got going on. They hope that we do lose. They hope that we don't figure it out. But I feel like our strength and our hope is going to come from God. And I know that this team have a bunch of believers, and all we got to do is stay prayed up. And I know He going to give us the strength to go out there and take over and do what we got to do.
I think that might be this week's life advice with Brandon Graham as we head to our last commercial break here on Unblocked with Brandon Graham. Back with more on the other side, here presented by Xfinity.
Philly, if you've been paying attention, you already know about the BG Relic Card collection I dropped with my guy, Jordan Spector. And man, these are truly special. You've probably seen collectors breaking these open already, pulling real pieces of my game-worn jersey and game-worn cleats from New Orleans. That's real Philly history right there. A gift from me back to you, the fans. These cards are limited, they're moving fast, and once they're gone, that's it. No redos, no restocks. There's only one jersey and one pair of cleats from our second championship win, so if you haven't grabbed yours yet, now's the time. Whether you're looking at the perfect gift for your favorite sports fan, or you just want to treat yourself, this is something worth adding to your collection. Hit SpectreSportsArt.com and grab your BG Relic card while you still can. That's SpectreSportsArt.com. Go get a piece of history. You might think you have a solid handle on your budget. Maybe your spreadsheet says you should have an extra $1,000 left over each month. But if your bank account isn't reflecting that, something's off. Rocket Money helps you track every dollar, uncover hidden spending, and take control of your finances. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money shows you all your expenses in one place, including subscriptions you forgot about. If you see subscriptions you no longer want, Rocket Money will help you cancel it. Rocket Money has saved users over $2.5 billion, including over $888 million in canceled subscriptions alone. Their 10 million members save up to $740 a year when they use all the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/unblock today. That's rocketmoney.com/unblock. rocketmoney.com/unblock.
We are back on Unblocked, presented by Xfinity, with the man himself, Brandon Graham. And as we spin this forward to Here It Comes, BG, talking about the game at hand, let's do a little bit of a check around the league first. And I want to know what your reaction was when you heard that Phillip Rivers, at 44 years old, was going to be trying out to potentially return for the Colts. I guess at this point, we will know whether he's coming back or not. But what was your reaction when you heard?
You know what? Only a quarterback can do that. We've been out 5 years. And now
he's a grandfather.
Hey, I know that the Colts are going through some things right now.
Yeah.
Because Daniel Jones was cooking. I mean, that's That was one of their leaders on the team, and it sucks. I mean, we've been through that before.
Yeah.
We've definitely been through that. Carson Wentz losing him.
Yeah.
Not saying it's similar because, of course, we still want to. But I know that you got to have a number two. You got a number two, a little backup, and they feel that he can still get the job done, and he feel that way. I know all about it, and so
Yeah, maybe he's following you. You're the trendsetter.
hey, that's cool. 5 years out, boy. On
Now I've heard he's as good of a trash talker as you almost.
Yeah, and so I know I've been on that side of it.
Okay.
I've been on the other side of it where they went, because I don't think I beat the Chargers. Yes, I have. I think I have. Or
Well,
no.
you beat him in 2017, but I don't know if he was playing in that game. He might have been somewhere else by then.
Right, you right.
Because remember it was at that other stadium.
Yeah, it was at
LeGarrette had a big game.
Yeah, it was at the soccer stadium that they had. But yeah.
By the way, shout out to the LA Eagles fans because they always show up.
Yeah, they
when you guys
showed
are
up.
out there.
They showed up. They showed up big, and I'm sorry that we couldn't make it a good party in SoFi this week.
Bad news elsewhere around the league.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Ertz, torn ACL in Washington. What was your reaction there? One of the guys you've played with more than anyone.
Feel bad for my guy because I know that he was having a good game too, and
He's been having like these last couple seasons. He's been really
yeah,
productive.
been playing, and I don't see it being no different when he do come back next year. You just hope that he can get all the way healthy like he want to, because I know he still got that burn. He can still play, and hopefully it's with the Commanders again for him.
Yeah.
It seemed like he was a good fit for him.
What's your favorite Zach Ertz memory?
Favorite Zach Ertz memory? I'll just say us winning that Super Bowl together.
Sure.
I mean, him making the plays, especially that last drive before the strip sack. It's like getting that touchdown.
You two are connected there.
Yeah, we connected forever. So I just hope, I hope and pray that he comes out of this even stronger than when he started.
And then the other thing around the league, the Chiefs now looks like there's a good chance they're going to miss the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
What's your perspective on that, and just the difficulty of sustaining success?
Well, you know what? It's hard to sustain success, and then you got these targets on you. Everybody, trying to hit a bullseye, on you to knock you out. Hey, they had a good run. Not saying that they ain't gonna make it or not, but they done had a good run. They've been playing a long season every year, and that's something that that's hard to do, because you finish in February, then win lose, you still got to report in April, and you don't really get that off season to really kind of recover, because OTAs is approaching, and then you back at it. And Mahomes just got to stay on. You got to stay working. You don't really get that time to really breathe, and so maybe this just for them now a time to kind of regroup. After this.
Now, there was one thing I saw on social media this week that I wanted to show you. If you want to check out this guy here, Julia, this is at the Commanders-Vikings game in Minnesota, and this guy's sitting there wearing a Brandon Graham jersey.
Hey, anytime I see 55 in the crowd, boy, that's what's up.
Not even at an Eagles game.
Not even at the Eagles game. I love that.
Shout out.
Yo, shout out to you, baby, whoever you are.
Hey, what's the Hard Knocks stuff like? Because I think people might be curious about how much that changes life in the facility with all the cameras
Well, it
around.
don't change much. It's just, they record, like for position meetings, they record the first 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then you don't even notice that they in there, unless, like me, I was mic'd up this game.
Oh,
Man, I
for
was sick.
the game out.
Out in this.
So
out
this is
in
going to
LA.
be interesting to watch.
Yes, I was mic'd up, and it just, it sucked that we couldn't, cause we was just, we was having fun out there. Dang. But,
All right, I want to see how well you know this now, because this is an interesting time warp, because we are recording this before the Hard Knocks comes out, but this will be released after the Hard Knocks comes out. So I want to know if you can predict if there's a line that you say during the game that they're going to use.
I was, talking to God out there a lot, so they might throw some stuff out there about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I just say that, and just believing in Jay, because That's the biggest thing. It's like you got the quarterback, he at the top spot, man, and just to know you got people believing in you, it always goes a long way. And it's just not lip service. It's us just trying to, what can I do to help?
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. All right, let's spin it forward to the game on Sunday. 1 o'clock at the Link. The the Las Vegas Raiders come to town. 2-11, tied for the worst record in the NFL. There's a chance it's going to be Kenny Pickett and not Geno Smith, who hurt his shoulder in the loss to the Broncos. But I know that you will tell us you can't count anybody out.
Can't count nobody out. Can't look too far ahead. Let's be where our feet are. Las Vegas Raiders. We gotta do what we gotta do. Despite the record, they professionals, and they gonna go out there. They get paid too, and you got people that's trying to get another contract too. So, of course, you're gonna get their best effort, and we just gotta go out there and put that fire out.
Remember when we did the exercise with the Bears about all the ex-Eagles they have on their team?
Mm-hmm.
Raiders have 5 guys on the active roster, 7 if you count the practice squad. How many do you think you can name?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little tough. I just know.
Now I will give you one guy from the D line.
I know who that is. Book. Yeah,
who's playing pretty well.
Yeah, he playing good too. Then
the rest of them are difficult.
Best of them are what?
Difficult. So you got Thomas Booker. You got Tristan McCollum.
Yeah. I did see Trish. I knew Trish was out there because I follow him on Instagram.
Okay.
Yep, I didn't even know he had one out there till I seen his page.
Right, he got claimed by them. I think he's playing a little bit.
Yep.
You got Devin White.
Yep, Dev. Yep, I knew that too. 45 because he started.
You got Kenny Pickett, who we talked about.
Yep.
You got Raheem Mostert.
I know.
Who was here
so
just
crazy.
in training camp and then went on to have this awesome career.
How he just went out there and balled.
Yes.
Man, and was killing for the 49ers,
yes.
Man. That was perfect. He was perfect for their scheme too.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then the 2 guys on the practice squad, Terrell Edmonds, who was here in 2023.
Yep.
And then Albert Okuegbunam, the tight end.
Tight end, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Dang, because we got the same agent. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, me and Albert got the same.
All right, there you go. What is you've told us all episode about why there's reason to be positive for this game. Mm-hmm. What to you will be a good sign that like everybody is sort of on the same page for you and pulling in the same direction when the game starts on Sunday?
Well, it's gonna be the messaging behind Coach Sirianni's because he the top. He had the top spot, of the leadership.
Did you get a sense? Did you know last week that he was becoming more involved in the offense?
No, I didn't know. You don't know until you know.
Right.
Through social media.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but either way, I'm happy that we all could, because as a head coach, you want to be able to have your hands in stuff that you really want to be a part of, and I know you want to be a part of that offense, and I hope that this time around that things, even though this game right here didn't go like we wanted to go, is like continue to keep building with that.
Listen, I'm listening to you. There's a positive way to spin all of this. Mm-hmm. If a defense is playing at this level, all the offense needs to do is just turn it around a little bit,
mm-hmm.
do more of the things that they were doing the first half of the season, and all of a sudden this team is set up for a real run in the playoffs. I think it's possible.
Oh no, I believe it's possible, and I know that we're gonna do it.
Right. That's where we're gonna end it. Brandon Graham, bringing the truth and the positivity on Unblocked with Brandon Graham, presented by Xfinity. We will be back next week. Until then, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think about the episode below. Comment, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Tell your friends about Unblocked, and we'll see you next week.
Go Birds.